Mr Benn, Series 4, Episode 2. Ponies playing hide and seek. It was not raining today in Festive Road. At number 52, Mr Benn was looking at his plant. It was growing lemons. He liked them. It's a perfect hiding place for anyone to use when playing hide and seek, said Mr Benn. I remember playing it with the cowboys and Indians. Suddenly, he had another idea, as he just remembered the costume shop, so he went to find it. At last, he arrived at the special shop where adventures could begin. As if by magic, the shopkeeper appeared. "Morning," he said. "What would you like to try on today?" "What about this suit, the same as mine?" said Mr Benn. He took it and went through the door. Inside the fitting room, Mr Benn changed into the other suit. He looked at how he looked in the mirror, but not for long. He went through the door that could lead to adventures. Outside the door, he found himself in the woods. He saw something through the gap of the trees. At the end, he walked to it to have a look. It was Tilly's Railway. "I'm in Australia again," said Mr Benn. "I wonder what the ponies are doing." He found them swimming in the water hole. "I'll bet I can hide better," said Applebloom. "Excuse me," said Mr Benn. "Oh, hello, Mr Benn," said Twilight. "I thought you would visit us. We're playing the hide-and-seek game, where to count while two hide before you look for them." "I think I know the game," said Mr Benn. "Let me join." The ponies all got ready. Twilight was the judge, and Spike was to whisper to Mr Benn and Applebloom about where they would hide. "Right," said Twilight. "Cover your eyes." The ponies all shut their eyes. "Go," said Spike. Off went Mr Benn and Applebloom to hide. Twilight started counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Mr. Benn found a good hiding place to hide just until his railway. But he noticed his footprints were just left. "Oh dear," thought Mr. Benn. "They'll be able to follow those." Then he noticed the wood he came out. He remembered the same idea coming to him. He went running to the wood, making sure he left the trail that goes to it. When he reached the wood, his next plan was to sneak out again by moving from tree to tree just by climbing along the branches. Ow! He began another plan, walking backwards to Tilly's shed with bare feet. Now it will make them think someone has walked from Tilly's line to the wood. Mr. Benn hid in Tilly's shed. He had a look at a bush outside. It was not empty when he didn't see it for years. He saw a red tail, which was showing and was pulled in. He caught sight of the yellow fillet behind it. "The yellow fillet behind it?" said Mr. Benn. "That wasn't there before." Then he realized it was Appleboom, who was hiding. Back at the house, Twilight was about to finish counting. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Off they all went to find Appleboom and Mr. Benn. Twilight and her friends looked in the wood, following Mr. Benn's tracks. But when they went in it, Mr. Benn seemed to have vanished. Then they went looking in Tilly's branch line. Inside the shed, Mr. Benn had been busy. He found a feather, tied it to the stick, then did the trick on Appleboom. When the feather reached her, it tickled her. Appleboom made a laugh that Twilight and her friends looked beside the bush. They have found her at last. Then they saw the stick. "That was some trick you did, and Appleboom's found after all the tries we did," said Twilight. "Well, I thought I'd change things a bit. Next time, Spike can hide, and we can find him. Come on, we best get some lunch." As if by magic, a man appeared. It was the shopkeeper. He asked if he would show him where he hid. Mr. Benn went in the shed. Just as he expected, he found he was back in the changing room of the shop. He changed back into his clothes. That was double fun, said Mr. Benn as he returned the other outfit. That can get you a memory that we can remember, said the shopkeeper. Will you come back again? Of course I'll be back, very soon. When he came home, he found a flag of Australia. I never had that for years. That can help me remember. I'll put it with the sheriff's badge.